The Kenton Wildcats, the state's #1 ranked team in Division IV according to the most recent JJHuddle.com and Muscle Milk Power poll, convincingly defeated their Western Buckeye League rivals from nearby Wapokoneta 52-32. It was a big-time road win. All comes behind Matty Mock's 500-plus yards of total offense and pretty much assures a home playoff game for round 1. In that game, on his first pass most likely, Matty Mock will set a new national passing record. My name is Alex Sater. After the game, I ran into Tim Walshevin at midfield.
It was a mockery. Total domination by Kenton senior quarterback Matty Mock. He did it with his golden arm. He threw for 338 yards and 5 touchdowns, and he did it with his legs. 183 yards and 2 touchdowns. And Wapokoneta's wing and fling offense just couldn't match Kenton's output, losing 52-32. That's 4 straight WBL titles for the Wildcats as they remain unbeaten heading into the D4 Region 14 playoffs. It was the first home loss for second-year Wapak coach Doug Fry. This team drops to 9-1, but they are assured a D2 Region 8 playoff spot.
He was a finesse runner. That's no longer true.
He was running with a linebacker's mentality. I remember 2 occasions, one in the second and one in the third quarter, when he's scrambling around doing his thing, juking everybody out. He got loose and headed down the sideline, and rather than tiptoeing out of bounds, he took linebacker Brendan, I can't remember his name now. Brendan.
He probably can't either. He took him out.
Yeah, anyway, he lowered the boom on this kid. Just lowered the boom with his left shoulder, and there was a few words spoken after that.
Ben Mock, we talked to him after the game. What did he have to say about this subject?
Ben Mock is real happy for his brother, but he is concerned about his attitude out on the field. There's worry that he keeps playing that way, he's going to get hurt. He needs to tone it down a bit. They're plead with him to get out of bounds or slide. No, he just takes everybody head on. And other than that, that's about the only concern they have with him.
He did spend some time on the turf in the fourth quarter, but that was a Gatorade moment. I talked to the team doctor.
Hydration and cramping. Well, you think about it. All right, sure, he rushed for 183 yards, but he must have ran 200, 300, 400 yards over the course of the game.
Fran Tarkenton-esque.
Yeah, it's just phenomenal what he can do, both running and passing.
Give us an idea of the sequence of this game.
Kenton recovered a fumble. Alex Laney recovered it for Kenton. Kyle Gibson fumbled it, and Alex Laney recovered it. And they had a short field, of course, because of that, just 39 yards. So 6 plays, 39 yards. Matty Mock hooked up with an 11-yard touchdown pass to Justin Sawmiller. Then Matty Mock ran it in for the 2-point conversion, and boom, it's 8-0.
And notice that's Sawmiller who got the touchdown.
Yes, Justin Sawmiller. He had a great game also.
And of course, the official statistics indicate someone else scored on that play.
Right. But yeah, Sawmiller had 8 catches, 106 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Great performance. Wapak came right back, though. They put together a nice 12-play, 70-yard drive. Minute 35 left in the opening quarter. Kevin Kraft ran it 8 yards in. They went for the 2-point. It failed, but it was 8-6 Kenton. So it was a close game. The next possession for Kenton, they went 8 plays and 73 yards, take a 16-6 lead with 8:50 left in the second quarter. It was Matty Mock with a brilliant 34-yard run, and then Mock hooked up with Matt Barr for the 2-point conversion, and it was 16-6. And then again, it's still a football game. Wapokoneta came right back with an 11-play, 65-yard drive. Connor Pickens had a beautiful 10-yard nifty run. They scored again with 52.7 seconds on an 11-play, 74-yard drive. Matty Mock ran it in from 1 yard out. It was 24-12 and a half, but Wapokoneta coach Doug Fry still felt pretty good. Third quarter, Kenton just went wild, and they scored on all 3 possessions. And, so they were up 46-12.
Bill Laney from the Wapak Daily News brought an item to our attention.
One of the players was declared ineligible Thursday night right before the game. He plays both ways. His name is Josh Carter. He's a 5'11", 170-pound junior. Evidently, he transferred from Elida, but he's apparently still living in Elida. His address is listed as Cridersville.
Well, we knew they were very good, and what they did very well. And it was important for us. That turnover early in the game really helped us get a little momentum in that first score. But they went right down and scored again. Stopping them 2-point conversion gave us a little momentum back, and then we were able to control the ball with our offense the rest of the first time.
And then how's it feel to be undefeated and WPL champs?
Well, it feels good. We kind of concluded the regular season with this game. It was a great season for our guys. They played exceptionally well and played some very good teams throughout the course of the year. But right now, it's very important for us to regroup and focus on what's next.
We looked at OG through you last year with no down linemen, and you guys didn't seem to have any trouble with it.
Well, fortunately now, over the years, we've seen a lot of that stuff, so it was something that we've worked on and practiced on, and our young guys continue to do a little bit better each week up there up front. And they do a good job protecting our quarterback and on offense to go. Well, I think it shows a little consistency in our guys believing in each other, playing together as a team. They work hard and they train hard.
Getting a little chippy out there in the second half. You're really plowing down those guys, stiff on them, a little smack talk going in between the plays. How pumped up were you for this game?
Just to know, we came in, people were sending us pictures, all the people here, just to come in and see them all, it was incredible. And then just to come out, I'll do whatever it takes to get the extra yard or 2 yards, whatever it takes. Just to keep pushing us and making us better. So, just had to go out and be tough to
4 straight WPL, how does that feel?
That's messed up, man.
4 WPL, like I told him, it's never been done in school history.
Wow.
It just can't really explain the emotions. Everybody's jacked about it. Put this for us for the weekend and move forward next week and see who we got to play.
Yeah, you're 5 steps away from your ultimate goal. I know that's more important than all the 5-6 national records you set.
Yeah.
Talk about what that would mean to you to get that state flag.
The season's over. We just started a new season. Of course, everybody is, but we're just gonna go out. We're going tomorrow morning. We're gonna get better, see what we got to play. We're gonna move forward next week. We're gonna try to get to that chip game.
This bench did a wonderful job, and they out-hit us and outplayed us in the third quarter, and all the credit goes to Kenton and their football team. And we have to understand to win a championship, we're gonna have to play every single down. And really the difference in tonight's game was the way they played in the third quarter, and also Mock. He's a big-time player, and he was a man among boys tonight, I thought. So.
Anytime they need a play call, if they're struggling for, something to call out there, I always have ideas.
So you're a teacher. You're a certified teacher.
Right. Yes,
okay.
sir.
What's your subject area?
Social studies. You see the different size compared, the Wapak kids compared to the Kenton kids. We don't have those big kids that every other team in WBL has. So, for a long time, Kenton always tried to run the ball, and even Dad, when he first started out, tried to run the ball, and it was never successful. Because we just don't have those type of kids. So when we found out when we take the running back out of the backfield, that spreads them out a little bit. Now they have to defend us, and they see something they never see for the rest of the year. 1 week, you have 1 week to get ready for it. So.